Hey guys, Spooky Squid here. Today's video I will be trying out the new ABH Norvina Palette Volume 4. I will also be showing you how to do a cut crease. So this look here, if you like this look, please keep watching. Before we start the video, I just want to say I woke up in a weird position. I don't know what happened, but my neck is stuck in this position. But the show must go on, so I apologize in advance if I look stupid, but that's why. I don't know what happened. I pulled a muscle or something, so I might be doing this. Sorry in advance. So anyway, on to the actual makeup part of this video. Like I mentioned earlier, I have this new Norvina palette, Volume 4, and this is what she looks like on the inside. This is the first time I've bought any from her Pro Palette line, and honestly, I just got it like, it's very big, and I was wondering if I should get it or not, but like the color story is just so beautiful, and I wanted to try it out. I am going to do an elaborate cut crease with this palette, and I will show you like pretty much step by step. So if you do try it out, please let me know in the comments. I always like seeing other people's creations. Another thing I'd like to mention is I actually got this new light in the background. Isn't it pretty? So this is the magenta one. A bunch of other colors, so I'll just show you right now. So let's get started. I'm not going to do my foundation right away. Usually I do it beforehand, even though I'm trying to get out of the habit of doing that just because of fallout, because I'm doing something a little bit more intricate. So yes, step one, prime your eyelids. I always just use concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It's a pretty affordable option for you guys, and honestly, like, I've tried a few other concealers and I still reach for this one, so it's pretty good. It does smell weird though, but can't argue with results. Eyelids primed, so I think I'm gonna go for one of the darker colors in here, probably this guy right here. Yeah, so grab this one, which is A5. I should do makeup bingo. B5, sorry, A5 is a shimmer. B5. So I'm just going to map out where I want the cut crease to go first. So, and my eyes are a little bit hooded, so what I want to do is go above the crease so you can actually see it and make my eyes look bigger. Which is also why, like, I shave the tail end of my eyebrows so I can do more elaborate makeup looks. So I did mess up a little bit, but don't worry, we're gonna fix that later. All right, so we have the lines mapped out. And what I'm gonna do is, oh, I forgot to mention, like, I got this brush, it's Hot Topic, but it's very pointy, so I rather like it just to map out more intricate designs like that. Not sure where to go next. I think I'm gonna dip into here. Just hold it like this so you can see it better. B2 right here, and I'm just going to blend it all together. And I think I'll grab a third color. So I'll grab E1 right here, which is a pale pink, and I'm just gonna do the same thing. And I'm just going on like past the eyebrow here. All right, so we have it all mapped up, and like I said, it is a little bit messy, but now is the time to kind of clean all that up. So I have my Q-tip with my micellar water, and I'm just going to carve underneath and remove all the eyeshadow that I don't want there. And then the next step is you want to grab a flat brush. In this case, I am using a Spectrum A16, which is a small flat brush. And we're just going to grab our concealer, and I'm going to carve gently around it to make it more pointy. what I'm doing is I'm just dragging it and then gently patting it towards the bottom. So just another tip that I want to give you for cut creases. I know a lot of time, like on Instagram, for example, you'll see people kind of lifting their eyebrows up or pulling it this way. You don't want to do that because that warps the skin, and when your eye falls down naturally, once you stop doing that, it can end up like being crooked and not even at all. So I just recommend looking down or closing the one eye and kind of following the natural shape of your eye. So we got step 1 done. I kind of want to do something fun with this cut crease. That's why I went a little bit higher up. So the next thing I'm going to do is grab this brush here again, and I am going to go back into B5 right here. And I'm just going to create like another line right here. This line, I think I'm just going to smoke it out a little bit and not clean it up. If you do want to clean it up, it's really up to you. I'm just doing something a little bit different. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab my angle brush here, which is the Spectrum B04, and I will dip into this yellow right here, D2, and I'm going to go in to my inner corner. Alright, I really like how this is looking. It looks really fun. Not sure what to do next with the rest. I think what I will do is smoke out the ends a little bit. So I will go into, going to go with this tiny brush, which is A12 by Spectrum, go back into our shade B5, which is the dark brown, and I'm just going to add a little bit of depth to my outer corner here. Not too much. And I will smoke this out with the fluffy brush A08. Alright, so for the next step, I'm going to grab this brush again, and I will go in a shade lighter, I think B3 right here. And I'm just going to tap it on the inner edge right here. And here. I think I'm going to go for like a halo effect. Alright, now for some fun. I'm going to grab my NYX Glitter Glue, and I'm just going to be putting a little bit on my flat brush right here, Spectrum A13, and I will put it under my pink here. And what I'll do is I'll grab the shade A1 right in the corner here, and I'm going to grab that same brush and gently tap that shimmer shade onto that line. What I'm doing is I'm just gently tapping. I think I'm going to add a little bit more. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a halo effect in the middle. This eye look is getting all over the place and I really like it. So we're grabbing our concealer again. So I'm grabbing this brush again, and we're just going to tap it in the middle. And while it's still a little bit tacky, I'm going to grab that orangey brown shade and just kind of bring it in a little bit. That way it looks more natural. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. As you can see, I'm not really dragging the brush, I'm just gently tapping it and trying to shape the concealer into like that little halo effect. And we're going to grab our glitter glue again, and I'm going to go right in the middle where my concealer is. I'm just going to tap it a little bit all over the edge right here. And since we're going for like a, I don't know, it's kind of a muted neutral with a few pops of colors, I think I'm going to go in with B4 right here. And I'm not going to go all over the halo, I'm just going like near the edges. And then for the center, we're gonna use the same shimmer shade as before, which is A1. And I'm just gonna use that same brush and tap. That's cute. And same thing for the other eye. On to foundation. Eye look's not completely done. I'm gonna put foundation on and then we'll do the under eye. I'm just putting moisturizer on. This is the Face Milk by 438 Beauty. So what do you think, guys? Do you guys like it more when I do reviews of makeup, or do you like more of this kind of tutorial for do certain looks with certain palettes? Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of. Alright, my face is all primed and my neck still hurts. I'm going back in with my trusty Anastasia Luminous Foundation. So while I'm putting my foundation on, I'm using kind of the edge here to kind of carve out my wing a little bit more. Get rid of some fallout. Although there's not really much fallout in this palette. I don't understand why people are saying that this formula isn't really good. I mean, it's not the same formulation as Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I kind of like her line. Like, if her other palettes are the same quality, like, go her. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna go out and collect all of her palettes because that's a lot, but if she comes out with another palette that I really like the color story, I might go out and buy it. I don't know. Alright guys, let's go back in with our concealer. And I'm not really a big fan of, like, I don't know if they still do that. I've seen a few influencers doing that, but I think it's going out of style where they do the big triangles under the eye. I just never was a fan. I feel like I've done it a couple times and it just feels really cakey. So I usually just do little swipes here, there, everywhere where I have redness, and just gently blend it. And as you can see, I'm going back in with my concealer to kind of fix any problems that I did with that line, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm just going to set with my Flower Setting Powder by Bakerie, which probably my favorite setting powder I've tried so far. Like, it's really good. I just do a little sweep under the eyes here. Whoop. And another one here. So next is the under eyes. I'm not going to do anything as complicated as the top part, but we can still have some fun. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the brown just a little bit in the outer corner right here, which is B5, and I'm just going to gently sweep it here, not to the other end completely, but just enough to see that it's there. And I will grab that yellow again, and I'm just gonna stamp it right there. And this look does need more pink. So I think I'm gonna go back into my E1 shade right here, and I am going to sweep that right here. Just a little bit more. And I'm not gonna go quite the other way where the yellow was. Just gonna stop right in the middle, bringing it up a little bit, just to bring a little bit more pink to this look. And that looks cute. I'm gonna grab a little bit shimmer underneath the eye. I'm gonna go back into my E1 shade and just gently tap it in the middle of the yellow and the pink. To kind of mirror what I did on the top here. We're almost done. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I think I'm gonna use the pink eyebrow pomade from KVD Vegan Beauty. Have you guys bought anything since the rebrand? I feel a lot better buying from the brand now that she doesn't own anything. Like, she doesn't get anything. She doesn't get 1 penny. Like, she had to sell all her shares. And it makes me feel a little bit better because now I can buy these without feeling bad about giving money to someone terrible. I'm gonna go off camera and put some lashes on, and then we'll finish up the makeup with highlighter, blush, and lipstick. Alright, so I have my lashes on, I put a little bit of pink eyeliner on. I'm feeling this. Alright, so let's grab some blush. This is the Vanilla Cream Truffle palette by ABH Cosmetics, and I rather like this line. I think I will grab the shade right here. Since I'm going for a pink heavy look, let's add a lot of blush. Alright, next up is a pink highlighter, the Smokey Glow highlighter palette by Midas Cosmetics, and I will go in the shade Slay right here. And last but not least, let's add some lipstick. This is Desert Suede by Dose of Colors. So it's like a brownish nude shade. And to top it all off, I will go with the, again, Smokey Glow Midas Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Sparkle On. And I'm just going to grab a little bit and put it in the center of my lip. And set everything. So that is it for the finished look. I rather enjoy this palette. This was pretty easy to do for me, so yeah, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to see me next time. Bye!